Let me switch on the TV as well. And equally, our TV is on. Every gadget is now switched on. Any move now is captured by our numerous listeners around the globe. Hello, let me be sure that our guest is there. Hello, Ada Jesus. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What you have to know now is that we are conducting this particular broadcast with you, first and foremost, to uplift you, which we are not used to doing, but for the fact you are a Biafran lady, we deemed it necessary to bring you more to limelight. Secondly, we have invited you here not just to be comic, but to let our people know how your comedy impacts on our people. You remember I sent you the questionnaire, if you remember.
Yeah.
So right now we are ready for the whole discourse, quite ready now, and our people around the globe have already joined, and equally members of our crew, different parts of the world, they are here with me to be part of the particular program. Now we are on air. Hello, good evening, fellow compatriots, fellow
Good evening.
Biafrans. We say a happy good evening to all of you. Today, everybody knows, is the 20th of May 2019. We are broadcasting to you this evening from our studio here in Munich, Germany. Our broadcast this evening is of twofold. Please, our guest speaker, please adhere Jesus. There is noise coming from there. Avoid every movement because any move you make, our system here captures it. Sorry, please, for the interruption. Let me go.
Hello?
Yeah, I was only asking you to check your background because of noise, not to drop. So, I'm sorry, fellow compatriots, for the interruption. I was trying to inform you that this evening we are broadcasting from the city of Munich, Germany, and our evening's broadcast is of twofold. First, from the studios of the Voice of Biafra International, and two, from the Biafra Broadcasting Authority. We are coming to you right now live. To those of you in the States of America, of course, we are fond of asking or telling you good afternoon, depending on the part of the states you are. To those in Asia, especially where China is right now, we are saying good morning because around 4 a.m. To those in Western Europe, we are saying good evening because it's past the hour of 21. And to those of you in Africa, we say equally good evening. More especially those in Biafra land, we welcome all of you to this particular broadcast. I am Ikenna Obibi Egono, your host. Joining us in this particular broadcast. Of course, before I introduce our special guest, let me now go and introduce members of the team and inform you where they are. First of all, let us move down to Japan, where our anchorman Echezona Udeze is right now. Echezona, you're welcome from Japan.
Mr. Linda, I welcome our Christmas and thank you so much. Welcome.
Now, thank you so much, Echezona. I hope Ada Jesus is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when they say welcome, you greet them. It's good. Now, let me move down to Owerri, where Bright is, Bright Lions. Bright, you're welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ikenna. And that is us. You're highly welcome. Thanks for everybody listening up. Stay peace.
And
Thank you very much.
from Owerri in Biafra land, let us move down to Lagos, where Ume Maslinus is. Ume Maslinus, you are welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you, Alako. Good evening, fellow dear friends. Good evening, lovers of freedom. And Jesus, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
And equally, in same Lagos, Jude Chijoke is the holding sway. Jude, you are welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ken. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. This is Chijoke. I am joining them from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you. And also, I want to say thank you to a very great welcome to our guest, Abba Jesus. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, from Lagos, let us move on back to the seat of power, Biafra land. Sonny Emmanuel Webisi, welcome to the program.
Thank you, my brother. Hello, Chairman. I na-asị ka onye nwe gozie onye ọbụla gbapụtara n'ọgbakọ anyị ga-anyị ntị na-asịkwa nwanne anyị nwaanyị na Jizọs nnọọ. Daalụ.
Thank you very much, Sonny. And from Owerri, the seat of power, let us move on to Port Harcourt. Ebana Igocha, Valentine Ugoji, welcome to the program. I know Valentine is there, but sometimes connectivity is the problem. Whenever he gets the signal, they will say hello to fellow Biafrans. And now let us go to the business of the day by introducing to you people the guest speaker. I wouldn't necessarily say a guest speaker, but simply put, our guest this evening. And she is, as everybody knows, simply Ada Jesus. When we call her up now, she is going to tell fellow Biafrans her real name, where she comes from, and every other of her character and characteristics. Ada Jesus, you are welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Mesoma Minesi Alekwe, popularly known as Ada Jesus. I choose to answer Ada Jesus as a nickname. I'm from Imo State, that Umogun, Ami village. I'm from Alekwe family.
Are you from Biafra or from Nigeria?
I'm from Biafra. I'm not in Nigeria. God forbid I can never be in Nigeria.
Thank you very much for saying God forbid. Because our guests have been wondering whether our listeners are wondering whether our guest this evening is a Nigerian or a Biafran. It is good you have made it abundantly clear, even with emphasis saying God forbid. Of course, God forbid that we are Nigerians, we are rather Biafrans. So, thank you very much, and once again, welcome to our program.
Thank you very much.
This broadcast is going to last for 40-45 minutes. And we enjoin our co-crew members, when you are asking your questions or trying to make some comments, please make it as brief as possible. Now to our guest, Ada Jesus. Mesoma, what again? Alekwe, okay. You are a comedian, a seasoned comedian. The first question is, I think you're a student.
Yeah.
Which particular school?
Naked.
Okay.
Fully naked.
Yeah, we are trying to know where you are because all our members here, let me say, some of our members here are looking for a wife. Don't worry when I try to be funny because I'm a comedian. So whatever we say this evening is part of the program. Because Ume Maslius is always at Owerri. Maybe he would like a second wife. Jude Chijoke is still a young boy. He might like a wife. Sonny Emmanuel, I don't know if Sonny is married to one or two. I don't know yet. Valentine is still a bachelor. and the Bright himself, I know Bright is a bachelor. So maybe your eyes must be there. That's why we are trying to, you know what I mean. Ada Jesus, today is a I don't know whether I don't know whether you did a second wife. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so that's why we have to tell you where she is. So that those of you who are interested in looking for Ada Jesus, you know where to capture her. Oh, so Ada Jesus, as a
Yeah.
comedian, did you at any time study theater arts, or have you ever been involved in Hollywood activities? Tell fellow Biafrans.
Well, I just joined Nollywood this year, 2019. I joined Nollywood February, I think, 26, 2019, each year. And the first production I worked for was Chifimo Production. Then second one, Ojuku Production. The third one, Twins Production. Then the last one I worked for now is China, I think China by name. China, the one that signed the Symbolic Awards. So after that, I'm not studying art. I just, I just feel like making people happy because in the country we are now, nobody is happy. We all know that nobody is happy. So I just feel like making people happy and somehow when I found that making people happy is somehow putting food on my family. So I just feel like let me continue. I just feel like making my people happy. That is it.
Okay, so you have never for once studied theater arts in any of the higher
Mm,
institutions. Okay, but only this
mm.
year you joined Nollywood. Okay, that is very
Yeah,
good.
this
Now, at what stage did you start this comedy entertainment of our people? At what stage did you start it?
okay. These 3 years of being a comedian now. But I must say that I'm funny all my life. I'm funny because all my life I can remember my grandmother always said that her happiness I always make her laugh. I grew up with an old woman, my mother's mom. So I just know that all my life I'm funny. But I started acting funny as in I started doing comedy 3 years now. This is complete 3 years now. I started doing comedy.
Oh, this is the third year. What
Yeah,
level
this
are you in the
is
polytechnic right now? What level?
ND2, ND2.
In other words, you started this comedy even long before you entered the higher institution. Is that so?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, now you said you like making people happy because in a country where we are today still adjoining to, which is Nigeria, nothing
Yeah.
functions very very well, and you want to bring happiness to Biafran people. Is that so?
Yes, yes,
Now,
yes.
in Imo State of Biafra today, we have Ministry of Happiness. Is there any way your comedy comes into conflict with Ministry of Happiness, or have you ever tried to go into this ministry to be part of the administration there, since you want to make people happy?
On that side, you said Minister of Happiness. That's supposed to be our governor, right? Our governor is
Yes,
the
exactly. Yes.
But what I hear in Igbo say, the minister, the minister of happiness is not working at all. It's not working as in she's not doing her job well because the only thing I understand that she's working on is marriage according to Uche Wos,
Okay.
this Uche Wos, and Uche Wos is like Uche Wos.
Mhm.
She's only working on marriage.
Okay.
Minister of Affairs, she's working on marriage like one married couple, they're not happy with their marriage or something like that.
Mhm.
The woman or the man will come and complain to her, then she will look over it.
Okay. Okay. Now, since you don't have any connection with the Ministry of Happiness, and your own is to make sure our people are happy, do you visit like primary, secondary schools, the polytechnics, colleges of education, or universities to entertain people, or do you just do it somewhere, and then video it and put it on YouTube for people to view you? How
Yeah,
do you do it?
yes, yes. I go for shows like last year I went to primary school, primary and secondary school at the Idato, my side. When they were doing something like that, some Reverend Father, they invited me over. So with the orange dog and the village king there, they invited me over. So I came. I also go for shows at church.
Mm-hmm.
Like from church, they invite me, and while some places like hotel and bar, they invite me to attend. Sometimes I go for MC work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go for shows. I go for shows.
Oh, that is very, very good. Now, the next question before I call on members of the team to ask you their questions. Of course, we have a lot of questions to ask you. Now, how does this year comedy affect or impact on the life of our people? How does it affect their entire life?
Um, we say like people are happy with what I do. Cause whenever I check my page, whenever I read people's comments, it only motivates me more to be doing it, to be making more videos for them. And their comments always makes me happy. And when their comments always makes me happy, I feel like they're happy with my videos, they're happy with what I'm doing. So that is it. I just feel like they're happy with what I'm doing, and they always tell me to move on, more grace. They always thank me for the video.
Okay, now Ada Jesus, listen to this. This is one of the music, I mean, one of the comedies you performed. Now, I will play it and you tell us what informed you making this. Gentlemen, listen. Okay, let us take it. You listen to this Ada Jesus. Now,
Yeah.
what message are you passing to primary school pupils and secondary school students? What message? You are crying that you failed. You failed. Why did you fail?
Yeah.
So, what message are you passing across to our brothers and sisters and children in secondary and primary schools?
Well, I did that video when I think after my small cousin sister said her examination, she came back home. She carried glass as her first time. She came back, she was crying. So I told her that you failed because you are not concentrating. You failed because you are not reading your book. You failed because you didn't study well before the examination. So I started to make videos for that. I started to use and make comedy videos for those that they don't read their book, but they always expect to pass. You
Yeah.
can never pass the
Yes.
exam if you don't read. So it's a message. The video is a message for those that don't read their book for examination.
Yes, I think we quite agree with you because I selected this particular comedy. I remember in the days young when we failed to read in our primary or secondary schools, we would definitely fail. And I remember in the primary school, there was a day I failed. I failed woefully. I could not even go home that day because I was afraid my dad, who was a classroom teacher, would beat hell out of me. So I had to stop somewhere along the road crying. Somebody had to take me home. So this crying because you failed is a message to our people in the primary and secondary schools for them to make sure they don't follow people, men up and down to drinking galleries, to parties and what have you, rather to concentrate on their studies and pass to avoid them crying like you. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, gentlemen of the crew, you are there. You have had the first stage ask your questions to Ada Jesus. I will be playing some of her comedies from time to time to learn a lesson. We have seen the first lesson. She was crying that she failed exam. Why did she fail exam? During time for lessons, Ada Jesus wouldn't go to school. Somebody will carry her in Land Cruiser. She will go to from Port Harcourt to fly perhaps another place, enjoying her life. She'll be going to parties, enjoying her life, moving from place to place, not taking her studies serious. And now she fed and she's crying. This is what happened to Ada Jesus. She refused to study, she refused to read her books, and now exams came, she failed and failed woefully, not even with weak pass, woefully, and she's going to repeat class. That is why you see her now crying. To those of us with children, to those of you with children, to our daughters, to our sons, you now know what Ada Jesus is telling you. Not that she's crying, but to tell you, make sure you read their book, otherwise, tomorrow you will cry like Ada Jesus. Gentlemen of the queue, if you want to ask her questions, you want to comment, remember your name and where you are talking from. Over to you, gentlemen. Hello? Oh, sorry, I think I put something down. I'm sorry, please. Okay. Yeah, gentlemen, over to you. Is this I'm excommunicated? Hello, Ethos, are you there? Hello? But what is since I'm disconnected from the you better listen to me anyway. Hello, Jude Chijoki, are you there? I don't know what's happening. Sorry, please. Just a second. Yeah, hello, gentlemen.
Yeah, we are here.
Oh, sorry, because the two was well stated, but maybe you were hiding me. Now, we have played the first comedy of Ada Jesus, where she was crying because she failed the exam, and the message was there to our primary school pupils and secondary school students who failed to read their exams. This is the message. So, gentlemen, having listened to Ada Jesus crying and having listened to what she said, why she went into comedy, you have the right, the floor to ask her any question you like or to comment on that particular comedy. Over to you, gentlemen.
Hello.
Yeah, we are with you, gentlemen.
Okay, I don't know if an opportunity.
Yes, she's with us.
Okay,
And that is always respond when they ask if you are there, for them to know they are communicating.
Okay. A little louder.
Okay. She's speaking from Japan right now, so it's a far distance.
I just want to buy a one and go.
Naga.
In the young color.
Yeah, I'm not eating.
So, I'll go about it, comedy. Every guy ever turn up or
Yes, plan, exactly. Plan. I got product play.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm an apple, but was the I look at your point.
Yes.
So, and yes, I am probably not doing about it. He never see if any mistake. So I have one day receive it. So, I don't know about kana mambo hivyo kama limo kwa hata kwa media kama na mambo kwa TV na internet na YouTube. Mana mmemesha kwa hapa kwa muone ya kwa no mana ndị nọ n'ụlọ na election ọsọ ndị n'obodo ga-enyere ha aka ya makwa na ụlọ agaghị ekwa ndị n'obodo ego kọnektikwa ha n'ife a na-eme n'ụlọ so ajụ m bụ kọmedi ihe ịma n'ife a na-ekwu okwu ebe ihe gbasara Biafra.
Hold on, please. Yeah. Please mind how you handle your phone because you got disconnected. Please handle your phone very well, and that is us. Now, back to your question.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, ịma n'ife a ihe a na-eme dịka ife gbasara nwere onwe Biafra o nwere ụmụ isi pas meseji nyegasịa ndị mba dị iche iche ebe dịka United Nation na ndị otu agasị banyere nwere onwe anyị ya ịmara ọgwụ bụ a na-esikwa n'ụzọ egwuregwu nwetakwa ihe a na-achọ Then was up and what we want to talk about easy and make one in Marona game.
I didn't
Because
understand
they were
you.
one.
Then I will explain to you what he said. Look, even I say,
Okay, okay.
on the pussy, I have una ya comedy, and equal I live one year Biafra, Bonquel. On I say, and when I see a GDC comedy, oh, yeah, what is happening? She's always getting disconnected. Sorry, please. Sorry, please.
Hello?
Why did you get disconnected?
Between let's go disconnect here.
Please handle with care.
Okay,
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 so
okay.
ihe ọ na-achọ gị bụ enwere ka isi ejiji si ya kọmedi agwa ndị ụwa gburugburu ezigara ha ozi ihe gbasara Biafra. Enwere otu isi mee kọmedi ihe gbasara Biafra promotion, the struggle that we want our independence. Ibere ndị ụwa pasi na Naijiria egbuole gị na isi isi Naijiria alaba ala Biafra. Enwere ka isi bege ndị ụwa akwa na-akọrọ ha nsogbu anyị nọ na Biafra ihe Naijiria na-eme anyị ọ ihe ọ na-ajụ gị.
Ịma obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, a na-eme nchọrọ ime ihe gbasara Biafra, adị na-agachawu straight forward. Mana onye nwere uche na onye nwere nghọta na amadịle n'ozi Biafra ka ndị like enwere vidio mere banyere mgbe Buhari must go. Enwere vidio mere about Buhari must go ndị blọk ọtụtụ few months ago. Okay, our president Buhari win. So I'm a video Buhari must go. So we say now we're in Nigeria already now abroad. So since that one over message can pass through to tell Biafra that I'm happy, I'm not okay in Nigeria, and I can never be okay in Nigeria because I really want to go back to my country, which is Biafra.
Now, Ada Jesus, ọ na-adị mma ihu expect ikpe expect. Anyị adịghị eji ụjọ ekwu okwu Biafra kwa ịmara. Anyị adịghị atọ Biafra n'elu. Ile anya, this radio anyị ji ekwu okwu na Germany now, na TV, onye mepere ya n'owo Chief Raf Ụgbazirike, ọkwa ịma onye ọ bụ, gị na-anọ ya. The leader of the bim-massob and of course the Biafra leader. Ọrịa mepere this radio and TV anyị ji ekwu okwu right now. Now, ọ na-ekwu okwu Biafra ekwusi ike. All of us na-ekwu okwu Biafra na-ekwusi ike. Ọ ga-amasị anyị in the next days ka ime a comedy besara ndị ụwa aka si na ahụ ọkụ na-egbuzi na Nigeria na ite ịga Biafra gaa ebe ahụ ga-achọta gị oyi. That is a message. That is the reason why we called you today. Because I am saying that we want Biafra is our fundamental human right. We have every right to determine, to ask for our own freedom. It is enshrined in the United Nations Charter. It's an inalienable right. So you would assist us, make a wonderful comedy on behalf of connecting with Biafra, saying Nigeria will let it. Nigeria, you know what I mean? This is the message. So in the world today, people use movies, drama, comedies to pass messages across. And we are here always to promote you. And now, before I call on the next person to ask you a question.
Ada Jesus. Hello? Hello, Dana.
Oh, no. Yeah, it is like go around and
Yes, I don't even know when every time I back I will I because we want I are working together. Because we want to work if we watch on. And I thought I might be but I correct I because to I was here as well. I'm more because now money now the fun I don't know.
Yes.
And the time I bring in more I know I know kuja ndio mnacho so ai juma yo wenu pasha ha message ai juche na ushe ga na ai juche let them know what we are fighting for and what we are doing can I name ụwa mara ife anyị na-eme ihe tụwata ifesi anyị ebe na-akwa na-akwa mmadụ agosi ebe ọ ya ada ebe ha kwụla ya aka anyị ga-achụ ụzọ ebe anyị mma anyị ya ada ebe ya tụgoro anyị ife anyị ga-ebe akwa kpesie akwa anyị ike na mere mmemecha aka mma kichin na kọnekti anyị ka anyị banyawo biznes ọfụma a na-eme ndị mmadụ obi aṅụrị a na-agwa ha eziokwu ihe anyị ife na-eme tata ndị na-akwụ ụtọ dị nne abịakwa maka na kọmedi nke m chọrọ ime ụmụ abụrụ kọmedi nke sọsọ ka a na-anwụ anwụ na kọmedi ya ihe aba ndị mmadụ ime oziọma maka kọmedi akwụkwọ na oziọma ka ọ bụ na asụsụ oziọma nke miri emi ọ bụrụ oziọma nke chere Jizọs na-abịa ka oziọma mikpara emi ya eme ndị mmadụ ka ekwuru maka ụwa ha nọ n'ime ekwugo ide n'igwe so na-emecha na ya akpa dịka anyị ekwuchi ụgwọ ọ bụrụ echigburu nwanne echigburu ma ọ bụ enwere akọnetị ya ka anyị na-ewe anya nwere ọtụtụ ibe dị iche iche ntego na akwụkwọ ma egwu anyị agụ agụ ma vidio ma fim anyị eme atụgharị uche na eme akụ esibara anyị ka anyị were aka mgbe na-agwa ndị mmadụ sị ọ bụrụ na anyị nweta Biafra anyị arụọ Biafra ife niile ụwa na-arụ ebe niile arụ anyị rụọ ya anyị edozie ya onwe ike nyere anyị aka maka na anyị na-anya ife anyị nọ n'ọrụ ụbọchị tata nwa onwe ya okwu Josef ime kọmenti man sị ahụ ndị na-eri elu ime vidio anyị ahụ ndị goro elu bikos na onye agụụ na-agụ anyị eji 200 naira jego CD so ihe anyị na-arụ na-arụ mana ụrụ aka n'ọrụ daalụ.
Ndewo. And that is what in also in the coming days, we are going to engage you in a talk, and then you will tell us what you can do for Biafra using your comedy. We also tell us certain things we want. Now, gentlemen, you have had Ada Jesus. And we know Gajia, you have any question for her or any message in connection with it? Don't look at it as a comedy. She is passing message across. You saw her crying near Ghana. Let her woefully cry for now. Ihe ọ na-agwa our primary school pupils and secondary school work, unu ahapụkwala ịdị na-aga akwụkwọ na-epigharị up and down onye ọbụla aga akwụkwọ maka na ife na ịga akwụkwọ exam bịa ịkọọla afọ n'ala ịdazie ị na-ebe ka Ada Jizọs kwuruzie n'ụzọ na-achọrọ ịga akpọla gịnị. That is a message. And two, dịka a sịrị bụ onye nwe redio anti-gaji kwupụtawo the bim-massob group under His Excellency Chief Dr. Afubasirike. Now, we will want Ada Jesus also to perform a comedy, special comedy. This message, we are going to make sure that it gets to every part of the world. We are going to make sure it gets to every part of the world for people to listen to it and then know indeed that we are suffering in that country and we want our Biafra. Gentlemen of the key, over to you. And that Jesus is waiting.
Yeah, this is Jude Chijoki.
Yeah, go on, please, Jude.
Yeah, I would like to ask our guests. First of all, I would like to make it as an advice. I don't know if she's listening.
Of course. And that Jesus, you are there?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm with you.
Okay.
Okay, I like only a comedy. That if she's doing most of her comedy. That try number in our towns and the villages. Ka ewelukwo na-egosi ụwa ka ba anyị dị. Ọ bụkwa iwu bụ na ọ ya apụta Lagos ma ọ gaba ebe that's the cities. Ya bagasịa n'ime obodo ka o nwee ike na-egosikwa ụwa ka ba anyị dị because ife a na-eme anyị n'obodo a bụ Naijiria adọrọ mma. So ka ụwa wekwa owere a na-afụkwa that na ife anyị na-ekwu bụ eziokwu. That is my advice to her.
Yes, that is.
But
really...
my question,
yeah, go on, Jude.
Yeah, my simple question is actually, who is she as an Tony her role model, and get the her aspiration? How big is her aspiration since she said she just joined Nollywood, so I don't know how big is her aspiration. Thank you.
I will not agree with the question. We are not asking her who her role model is. We are asking her what informs her and the message she has for our people. But what if she must have learned from somebody, let me agree with you. And that is just answer the question.
Um, I don't have a role model, and I didn't learn anything from anybody.
Okay, that's very, very good. Now, Ada Jesus, like we said, some people
Yeah.
might think we are just joking, but we are passing messages across. Now, some time ago, you played Mbagenti.
Nwanne gị nwoke achụtụola ya n'oche nke dede gị rochas achụtụola ya n'oche anapụla ya sinet napụ ya gọvanọ napụ ihe niile a na-achị achị nwaanyị agaghị anapụ ya here number one reason the body number one reason this is number one reason eji napụ ya oche lee number one reason eji napụ ya oche ọ ka na akwụkwọ Buhari lee na ebe ọ na-akpụ Buhari o were gaa ihe na-akpụ ụzụ akpụ ihe asụsụ akpụla akpụ ihe amụghị ihe niile olucha so okwulocha kpụrụ ihe niile na-ewute ụmụ nwoke a this man onye Yoruba ọkpụrụ this man ji pamụngwọ kamgbe 30 years men aga primary school this man ji pamụngwọ this particular man onye Yoruba o yi 1,500 o ji pamụngwọ lee amụghị ihe niile ọkpụrụ ode ewute m n'ọsọsọ onye nke ọkpụrụ nwere ewute m uche ọzọkwara chọpụta na space ahụ dị ebe ya akpụ m iwe na-akpụkọju ndị niile na-akpụ ekwe akpụ nwanne gị nwaanyị wee mere ga ekpere dry fasting 6 to 7 days lee ya na o mere ekpere ma awụ ọkọla achụpụla gị n'oche ọ bụ na ifukwa oche gị bịa bụrụ ofu oche ba
Okay, look at that message. look at that message. You see, every hope, did you get the message? Oh, well, a guy, let me get it now on the mba. Ọkpụhụ Samu Mbape, ọkpụhụ Ojukwu, ọkpụhụ Azikiwe, ọkpụhụ look at the boss you have there. Did you get it? Thank you very much. You see, my dad is also Okocha Kurapia. Also, ihe ọ bịara ite ha akpọmọgwụ Okocha akpọghị Ojukwu, ọkpọghị Azikiwe, ọkpọghị Ironsi, ọkpọghị Samu Mbape. Ihe ọ ga-akpọwụ ndị mba. Mana nke kacha ya erute awụ onye Yoruba werele 20 pounds only. That is Awolowo. Do you get that message? Did you get that message? That onye Yoruba werele ego ndị Biafra were only 20 pounds. Ọ onye na onye Yoruba kpọrọ Okocha akpọrọ nke kacha ya erute. Did you get the message, gentlemen? You got the message. So some people might think, oh, it's just let me be honest with you, gentlemen. I studied the English literature up to master's level, and I majored in drama, of course. So when I look at all this, I don't look at the comic aspect of it, but the message. Did you get the message? Somebody will say, everybody had that, but you got the message. Gentlemen, I'm back to you. Ask our questions on this.
Hello,
Ada Jesus.
Yeah, remember saying it's over to you.
Yeah, thank you for the privilege. Ehụla ndị ya nọ akpụchala ndị ọzọ ọ dị mma otu a esi wee chọpụtakwa na nwoke anyị 1,500 akpụrụ na o mere anyị ịwa ọ bụghị na ya ma ụmụ ya ihe niile si ya n'azụ ihe niile aha mmanya ọ bụ ndị isi ya ọ bụ onye isi ha rukwe nke ha ka na-eme anyị kịta aka nkụ and ihe niile mana ihe m chọrọ ikwu bụ ama m na asị ka ekwuwe ihe m chọpụtara enwere ike aka nwee obere egwu na-atọ gị mebi ịdị okwu mee ya ka mara ka amata ebe iji okwu aga dịka ịkpọ Biafra ma ihe a mana ofu assurance m na-enye gị bụ Chukwu bi n'igwe gbara mma akaebe 2 days coming up by Wednesday, I celebrate our second independent anniversary.
Yes.
So one behind the Pumaka Biafra na Toye. I na-aba na police station napụta ndị police nke esi dara ndị Igbo abụọ abụọ ha n'ofe ahụ Nigeria ka ọ bụ.
Please let us know. Yeah, let us know. Please, excuse me, let us know. Gombe is talking. Let him hold on.
As it continue,
Yes, I will let him come down. Let him come down. When he is through, then you come in, please.
Okay.
Remember, since over to you back, please.
All right, thank you, Oracle. So, Ada, ihe ọbụla dịka egwu adịghịzi n'ihe anyị na-eme. Ihe ọbụla dịka egwu adịghịzi n'ihe anyị na-eme. Ama m enwere mgbe a na-akpọ ndị musician ka ha sonyere ihe anyị na-eme ka ezi ụzọ egwu were pass message. Ọ dịka egwu atụbara ha. O nwere ofu onye n'ebe anyị ebe a nwere one particular musician ka a ghara ịgba mana o nwere of recent enwere audio na-agagharị m hụrụ m gechara manụ from audio ahụ ma mara na aka fino dị n'egwu ahụ dị na data audio ma mara na aka ya dị na ya because n'olu na ebe ọbụla m nụrụ ya ma nnọọ anyanwa so oge m nụchara ya ma dị very happy yes ụmụnna anyị aghọtawaghị ihe amara na ya bụ oge ebere ego na mgbagbu ihe awa opportunity ọ bịa bịara na this our studio today but if that is all a very a step on the right direction because ọ bụrụ na ime ihe a itake ha this step properly the sky will only be your stepping stone. I'm just telling you this, the sky will only be your stepping stone. So the encouragement in the your approach to comedy, the actual like what is we can take it, there is alcohol with the oil barrier and book. Si ebe ahụ wepụtara ezi meseji a just like kechezọrọ na-ekwu mgbe ọ na-ekwu sị na agbaba ọsọ ahụ ebe akwa ha ka ebe ya ka ndị mba ụwa ga-esi amụ ihe a n'ihe anyị na-ebezi ụda ebuga anyị na Naijiria ozi Biafra ka anyị na-alazi so ka eti ya otu gọvanọ na na-eme gị na ganisha wejide Biafra ka na-anụ ya anụ otu anyị nwa si eyizi ya n'ahụ na-eri ya ka nri na-aṅụ ya ka mmiri and all that. O nwere aṅụrị ọ na-enye anyị bikos anụgo olu anyị and Naijiria gọọmenti enweghọzi ihe ha nwere ike imezi anyị nwa kịta bikos ha enweghọzi pawa ọbụla n'ebe anyị nọ so egwu atụna gị ya adịna gị ka ọ bụ ibu ahụ ka a na-ebunye gị ịgwa gị ka ịcha na-elu ihe ị na-eme towards Biafra freedom. So ka Chineke gọzie gị dịka ị na-eme ya anyị niile so anyị niile ga-abakwa n'obodo a mgbe ọ bụla anyị gbadatara ahụ na mmadụ m na nwanne m nwaanyị ka ịhụ maka mgbe e mechara ka ọrụ ịkọwazi nke ahụ akọwapịa
That's good. So HS like you wanted to add something to what you
level 121 22 by my wife from myself then. But like probably when go 30 minutes.
Exactly.
Yes. Okwaka is make a problem was weak malo na atago mashamo. Wana atago iba kulokula bode to. Akana okwano eba akono is okwaya na ilu atune maka ni fa na eba no ife suso. I had a joke very because the one that
yes, exactly. That is true. I agree with you just now. Let me chip in there. Ada Jesus. Can we get the truth? Before we immediately I summoned you for this particular discussion this evening, I got permission from Chief Totora Wazike. I got permission from him that you will be our guest today, and he said it's very, very encouraging that we should promote you and you also promote Biafra. I got his permission. Also, in line with what Echezina is saying, that you shall be free. Go there on the 22nd at Ojukwu Memorial Library. Be part of the system, demonstrate there, and Sonny will be there. I think Sonny will be there that very day.
Yeah, the activities are the zonal levels, not the headquarters.
Yeah.
The zonal levels.
Okay, there will be nothing to show at the headquarters, is that so?
No, the zonal secretariats.
Okay.
So every zone.
Okay, that then that Jesus. I am from Ono. Since you are from Ono, yeah, it will interest us if you be at Ono zonal activities that very day. That is very interesting. Now, Ada Jesus, we have to ask you a question before I go to before I call on any other member to take over the floor. Now, look at this question, please. Hold on, let me roll it out. Now, we have a government that does not care. In one of their comedies, you went to where Rochas parked our Imo airline. Is that so? You wanted to
Yeah.
travel with this Imo airline, but when you got there, it's called that the plane does not move. That the plane does not move. Do you remember, gentlemen? Not long ago, Rochas Okrocha, our governor, commissioned the one airline, one plane, that is Imo airline. As I'm talking today, I have never seen that thing on air. So the message is that Okocha commissioned airline. After the commissioning, that particular plane disappeared. We didn't see anything about it again. Now our dad Jesus had the mind that he was set now had what? Airline. And she packed her bag and baggage to travel to Germany, where we are broadcasting now. On getting to airport, she discovered that Okocha did not, what she gave us was just a coffin and nothing like airplane. That was a message there. Now, Ada Jesus, what informed you to make that particular comedy? Tell us more.
Um, the truth there is that Richard is my brother, but I'm not sure he's a Biafra. Because if he's a Biafra, for more than 2 years now, I've been calling his name, talking to him, giving message to him. He has not even do anything that someone like me did, and which I'm very, very sure he always see all my videos. He always see all my videos because I'm talking with his closest friends. I'm always talking with his closest friends. I will not call the person's name, but I'm always talking with his closest friends. Even the person I'm going to meet the person tomorrow. Rotas always see my video. A real rapper. If Rotas is a rapper, he will call me and say, my sister, one and one. They are eliminator, America, this and that. But no, Rotas, this Rotas remove, let me say, 1 million naira from his pocket and give me, or something like 500,000 give me from his pocket to better my life. It will not kill him or it will not remove anything from his body. But no, if the Rotas will give the money, Ghana will hear the see. Over the money, ego ndị buy, over ego ndị buy, ego ga-enye ndị agụọ na-agụ. Okay, ya nye na m ego ọ ga-enye ndị agụọ na-agụ, ego eji wee provide or something for you. But ego eji wee just speed up something good, something like free education, more free education and things. Okay, for example, what all the money that he has been using molding all those parties, although they are complete, they're one of the schools on our own is that one like police school, school of nursing, all these schools on our own is that we have never finished any for years. But not really able to
Excuse me, let me continue. Excuse me, Ada Jesus. Yeah. Excuse me, Ada Jesus. Excuse me. Excuse me, Ada Jesus. Excuse me, Ada Jesus. Yeah, I would hear you to teach your people before that. Oga Masai, he produced your comedy into the villages. Judy, you said it. Now, you can also go to some of these primary schools or hospitals that are uncompleted. Sometimes they will not their classmates and whatever. That is a message as you was given to you, and this is exactly what you are saying. Instead of using our money to better the life of our people, build schools and hospitals, so it will please us if you carry this your message, go to the villages, demonstrate there, bring us a message, and we advertise everything for you. This is the essence of this comedy. It's not to make people laugh, but to pass message across to a hilarious mood. Go on, please. You are saying something.
Okay, yeah, I understand you. So, about the video of aeroplane, every now about an outside, I was going somewhere. I saw something like plane. India say, I was with someone there, say, or look at the plane, and he already plane or something like that. He already plane. Is it this free plane? When there's a thing wrong, so I have to park. I came down, we got to the place and said, I can Richard. More plane, waste that thing will cost more than 500,000 naira.
Exactly.
If Richard take that money and where go here, 50 bags of rice, care to the poor. bag of rice, 50 bag of rice, I get one painter. Given that you're not married, you will care one painter.
Exactly.
It will be better than where all this European ways we have this kind of money. To see the metal now, this man never got conscience. This man never conscience, well conscience at all. But who know where the days go to for this European? I can see your problem, more and more. I can see your problem, more and in any mistake. Not that more than 15 people. More than 15 people. And when go to last down, we can hand down and go close to my school. I'm going to go to actually, never actually, we are quarter month. I can't hear the gap work. I'm on that thing. I got 5 million and I can't handle. The thing is, I don't understand. So I have to
Exactly.
and
that Jesus.
So let people know that
that Jesus. Somebody who is listening to this program, I have Chukwemeka Joseph Abasi. Also, that Jesus. You know, we know that because he cannot call now. Or said, also, that Jesus. You should try and identify with Biafra music, arts, and culture. That you should try and identify yourself with the Biafran music, arts, and culture. Of course, we have this ministry. You will perform very, very well. And if you so wish, Sonny Baba will take over that challenge and introduce you to the person in charge. And we just kick in. This is what he's saying. And let me see, of course, a lot of people are writing in certain many things here that quite good, a lot of people. So we are passing a message. We are passing a message to our people. But we would want you to use this thing and correct the ills in the society. Just like you have mentioned, instead of roaches using our money for something good, beneficial, or that additional thing. But the most funny part of it, or the jayogo, I know only have jayogo, another bedie, and when I had to kind of all the person. My people are with double tragedy. Let us go back to the members of the crew. The floor is open. Sonny, you are there. Of course, Valentine, you are there. Uchen Okeke, you are there. Bright, all of you, take your questions on Ada Jesus. Yeah, gentlemen, I hope I'm connected.
Yes, you're connected. Maybe it seems that they've not gotten support or something. I don't know.
Okay. And Valentine, are you there? Oh, Bright. Sonny, are you there? Sonny just joined. Okay, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sonny, somebody is saying that Ada Jesus should join Biafra music, arts, and culture, and you are there at the seat of power. Every year, Maka here Ada Jesus in Agwai, using his comedy to pass messages across. And Jude Ekoliye, Yaga into the villages, perform here, we try message, right? Tia na ko wana jikwa this comedy, kora yoko can make campaign maka Biafra. Bela ndo wa kwansi na Biafra tabolo na hu nebe Nigeria no. Ni atore and we would want her to give it a special touch on helicopter. So I over to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Our brother Benedict Sesuni, our brother Benedict Ayoha is saying congratulations. He is watching us from Indonesia. He's right now watching from Indonesia. So you go on.
One night, Ada Jesus. Now,
My brother, thank you very much.
asịrị ka njọ gị kekwana ihe iji wee wụrụ nwanne okorocha ka e mere na chọchọ onye na-awụ nwanne ya wụrụ nwanne okorocha
So maybe
anọsisi iji wee wụrụ nwanne okorocha ka ijizi ebesa akwa akwa anyị amaghị ya ga-eme ya kama ebe wụrụ nwanne m ka ya pụzie na ị na-ebe akwa ekene ka gị na ịnọ n'etiti anyị tata dịka mmasị na onye ọbụla ekwutechara ihe niile n'agbanyeghị otu o si wee dị ọ ga-amasịkwa anyị na anyị ji ihe akpọmọchị gaa wee na-agbasakwa ozi maka nwere onwe Biafra maka a sị na onye ibebe anyị ebebe maka ka ị na-ebe ka anyị soro ebe ọ na-ahụ na-ebe ihe a na ya nke ataghị.
Yeah, I think network is cutting over there. I don't know. Now, let me ask Ada Jesus before another person takes over. Ada Jesus, you made a play. Let me get the play called a Yahoo here. Let us listen to this.
Hello, plenty dollars. One them good morning. Now, I'm here again now. N'ihe m gwara gị na ngwa gị gị kụziere m ka esi eme yahoo ka esi alụ gaanyị na yahoo ka esi eme yahoo na ndị sasị na oso ebe a chọọ m ikwusi okwu ike ka esi eme yahoo ọ kwesịrị na mmemme nwoke ahụ nsasị American language akwa agbụla ga-amụtakịrị m ya usoro dị ka elu okay. You know, plenty dollars. I want some fucking money. I want you to teach me how to do Yahoo. You know, I'm from America. I'm from United States of America. Where I come from is a very good state nigga. I'm a motherfucker. I'm so fuckable. Now, do you Yahoo, I want $20.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay, let's take that. You know, I don't want to play with it. Let's take that. We won't get a message. Now, after all the trainings, you couldn't speak very well. Now, Ada Jesus, what informed you? What informed the reason? You know, passing this message on Yahoo Boys. What are you trying to tell our people?
My brother, for my side, you have in your job. As long as no one the buy Anna, a little Anna, not the money, Anna, not one daughter, Anna, always guy is in a black before who I is black or something in a haka,
Yeah, let me agree with you to an extent because there was a movie I watched yesterday by what's his name? The funny comedian. Not Kanayo, Kanayo and what's the other one? And the soldier, okay, and the soldier. You know, when yes. Okay, we're coming back to you. So when after all the years of playing this game, Osoja was apprehended. He was caught by the police. They arrested him and they asked him, "Why are you into this?" Okrocha, sorry, not Okrocha. Osoja told them. Osoja told them. Look at what Osoja told them. You see what Osoja told them? We are not joking here. Osoja told them that the white man came here and enslaved our people, took our people down to Europe and America. How much did they pay? The white man came here and took all our artifacts, took our money. Even today in our oil industries, they are taking everything, siphoning our resources. Our politicians are taking our money to Europe and America and even sometimes to Asia. Now, when they take our money away, they call them expatriates, investors. But when they find us over there in their own countries, we become refugees. Do you remember? When they come to our land, they become investors, expatriates. When we are there, they call us migrants, refugees. Look at the language. Now, if they have taken our money and our boys are saying, let us bring that back. So, what you are now saying is that you encourage that, but let it be only let them bring our monies taken our abroad back home. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, do you agree with Ada Jesus?
I disagree with that. Jesus.
No, I disagree.
Your lordship disagrees.
You say what?
I totally disagree with that. Jesus.
Yeah, that's why we are here to share our views. So that when Ada Jesus is acting, she will now face the areas that are quite beneficial to our people. Why Ada Jesus are listening to us? Some people go into Yahoo. Not that they want to talk to people and deceive them or convince them rather. So they go into rituals. Are you aware they go into rituals? They kill people, they behead children, they kill girls, cut their past. So good. So some of them are into rituals for them to make sure that they convince a white man to send money. So if we encourage them, remember they sacrifice our people, our brothers, our sisters, they kill them only to bring money back from Europe and America. When they bring this money back, when they repatriate the money, on whose interest? So you see, our people are saying no. They approve the other ones, but this one they say no because ritual or Yahoo has to do with rituals. Gentlemen, the floor is still open for you.
Well,
Hello.
Yes, excuse me. Eunice Roy is saying he's watching from Thailand. Somebody had he say, okay, I'm watching from Thailand. What people are saying. I don't know if he's a Yahoo guy, but he said I'm watching from Thailand. So, gentlemen, over to you. Yeah, gentlemen, over to you.
All right. Uchenna,
Okay, Uchenna, over to you.
all right. Ada Jesus, Uchenna Okeke na-ekwu esi m obodo Benue steeti nke Nigeria wee na-ekwu ugbu a. Anyị go ihe akparamagwụ nke gụnwa bụ Ada Jesus na-eme. Eziokwu dịka okwu akpụrụ ọnụ ugbu a mbụ okwu banyere ndị Yahoo ụzọ anyị ga-esi napụtakwa ndị ọcha ego anyị. Ihe ọjọọ bụ ihe ọjọọ. N'ezie anyị akwadoro iji ụzọ ọjọọ wee napụta ndị ọcha ego anyị. Mmadụ dịka nwanne nwoke bụ Eme Agbalị Philip Eme Agbalị agazie dodere nwanne m rụfo efu na ụzọ si anapụta ndị ego anyị bụ na ọ bụrụ Chineke nyere ya ka ị ga-anapụta ha ego nke ha bugoro eburu. Ọ ụdịrị ihe ndị a ka anyị chọrọ ka anyị chọrọ igosi ụwa n'ihi na Biafra bụ ọmụta ozi ọha ọma mkpụrụ ihe ọjọọ. Anyị ga-abụ ọmụta ozi ọha n'ihe ọma nke anyị na-egosipụta onwe anyị ugbu a maka na guje mba dị iche iche ọkachasị England ị na-afụ na ndị Biafra nnọgasị n'ọkwa dị iche iche ọkwa gbagotere elu nnọgasị ebe ahụ ka ihe mere ya abịa na Afrịka niile ya agụta obodo ole ma ole nnọgasị n'ọkwa dị iche iche na Europe ma abịaza na Naijiria ị na-afụzi na ndị Biafra bịa nnọgasị n'ọkwa dị iche iche ma ndị dibịa oyibo ma ndị na-edepụta iwu n'Europe. Ọ bụrụ gịnị n'ụzọ ihe ndị a ka anyị chọrọ ka anyị si were napụta ndị ọcha ihe anyị niile nke ha nakpụrụ anyị ụzọ wee bụrụ ya dịka otu akpọrọ okwu anyị bụ eji kwupụta n'ihi na anyị fụrụ na o nwere onyinye Chineke nyere gị ị ga-eji were ọrụ ndị Biafra ọrụ ịgbasa ozi a gaa mpaghara ụwa niile. Anyị na-asị na mgbanwe mere nke a ọkwa akara aka ọkwa otu ahụ tupu ịmata ihe na-eme ị na-afụ na dọla ga na-abịakwara gị ụzọ kwụrụ ọtọ ka ya gaziri mmụta.
Okay, thank you. Ada Jesus, just excuse me. Holy Tiger aside Ada Jesus. They are in Indonesia. They are in Indonesia right now. Uncle Nice Rail is saying Ada, no, yes, it's Ada boyfriend or whatever talk that people should always contribute to this. That what Ada Jesus is saying and what we are discussing is very, very interesting. You see, some people thought that we are here only to joke, or when they watch these movies by Ada Jesus, they will think that he's just trying to joke. No, but there is a message There is a message she is passing across, and this message is what we are here this evening analyzing. The ones that we can commend, we commend. The ones we can condemn, we condemn. Just like this idea of Yahoo now, our people have spoken out their minds that it is not good at all to get involved in Yahoo because it involved ritual sacrifices. This is the essence. So, gentlemen, take your questions more before I go to the next topic.
Ikenna, hello?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are
Yeah,
having.
I'm gonna find out if I am already shared that I have.
Yes.
Ibe na-eme nkụta, ibe etu esi esi nkụta anyị nne. Ndị Igbo sịrị onye jere ohi bụ onye ohi bụ mbibi o ji gbara ya. Maka ụbọchị adakwa ohibe okwu ife iwe. Ọ na-agụghị Igbo a nsoro.
Yes.
Onye jere ohi bụ onye ohi bụ mbibi ka o ji gbara ya.
Yes.
Maka ụbọchị adakwa bego okwu ife iwe. Na ọ nawakwa. So ọ bụrụ ada direct na somehow etu o si je kama na ọzie n'ụzọ ka ọma ha akụzieri ụzọ maka na ife anyị nọ ị na-anya taa dị na anyị nọsiri ndị ọcha ahụ nso karịa ka ha na anyị nọ ha nso wee wee na ọgasị abịa ha dị iche iche marụgasị ụzọ apịa ngwe esi abata mara ụzọ apịa ngwe esi apụ so na anyị eji uche were nakọrọ ife anyị ha ji maka ha ji na ha ka ya mara ife mana ọkwa n'ụzọ ọzọ maka na ọ na-abụ mgbe ọbụla a na-ekwu na onye Igbo ọ n'ọkwa dị elu na be ndị ọcha o nwere ndị na-eselebreti mana ama na ma na-eselebreti ya bikos na maka na ife anyị ga na-ejighị anyị azụ n'ụzọ ahụ ife ruru anyị nụ maka na ọkwa ha enyere onye Igbo na Europe maọbụ na Amerịka maọbụ n'obodo ọbụla gbara ụwa gburugburu ọkwa ha enyere onye Igbo ọ na-achị na ife eji nye ya bikos na onweghị onye ọzọ ya na nwunye onwe onye ka ya eme onweghị edelechego afụ na onweghị onye jere eche na ịchara ejije ewewere emego wee were nye ọ dị ka mgbe enyere George Weah 1997 mgbe enye George Weah World Best Player ndị mmadụ na-akụ aka ịsa na obere ịkụ aka ọ bụrụ na George Weah ọrụ nwere 90% onwe onye ọcha nwere 50 na ewere ebe ọcha nwere 50 mana ebe na George Weah bịa nwee 90% ji ahụ abịa n'anya ndị ọcha onwe onye ọcha nwere 10% ya eji were play the game over anyị eji wee disi wee wuruwuru dị maka nke anyị wee were enye so na ndị ọcha mana ife niile ha na-eme eme ka ha na-egwu ha mana aja ka ha na-aga bikọs na ha ma ife anyị ruru oge makwanụ ife ụbụrụ anyị nwere ike ịrụnụ so na anyị ga-eji nwayọọ wee narịta ife anyị niile ha ji and ofe ife anyị ha ji mkpa kachasịta mkpa n'ife niile ha nakọja anyị egwu Biafra ofu ife kachasịta mkpa n'ife niile ha nakọja anyị egwu Biafra ịma ajụrụ m ụlọ ajụjụ na post sị anyị na-achọ 100 billion enye ndị mieti ya achọ Biafra gold ama ngụtanwu silver ama ngụtanwu bronze ama ngụtanwu precious stone ama ngụtanwu trillions of dollars and pounds ama ngụtanwu Biafra and anyị hụtara na Biafra anyị hụtara ife anyị niile ha ji abịazie ebe a bịakwazie anyị bọị ka square dị anyị hụtara na Biafra kịta abịazie ebe anyị bịakwala anyị bọị
otu a ka ọ dị
anaghị Jizọs agasị plan n'ihu ha na-abịa okwu bịa mere ha kọmentị ka ha na-agọzi ahụ bikọs mgbe anyị bịara nye ha nọrọ egwu okwu ada Jizọs na echezọrọ udezara ndị otie mgbe ahụ ife ndị ọzọ niile anaghịdekwa back to Africa ofu mkpụrụ ife a ka anyị na-ahụ anaha echezọrọ udeze
onye na-etifu a
ma nwanne ya na gị onye na-ekwu okwu ama onye na-ekwu ama na onye nke nke bụ ma bọda ibe anyị nọ na-efe so na oge ibe anyị anara ndị ọcha bụ sọsọ Biafra ha jidere ibe niile ha ji ana Biafra ịdakọgọ ibe niile mgbe ha agazi ha ndị Igbo si na onye dị ahụ ofe ezu onye nri anyị emetara ya garị ofe gwụla ife ọwọd gị jisi ofe oge ife anyị ha ji kachasị ka mkpa obi afra and anyị anata ha ya dụka anyị anata ha ya ife niile zoro anyị oke anyị anatazi ebe ha anatazi ebe na-ajụ anyị kere nke anyị enye ke nke anyị enye anyị ke nke anyị enye ha mgbe aha ya gwa ha ezigbo ọnụ ya ka kwụsịgodo ebe a ka onye ọzọ kwuo okwu.
Okay, you see, I want a message. Excuse me. We are here discussing important issues, and here for the interest of Ada Jesus, or the men have comedy, or how to channel it. I need to how Ada Jesus says using her comedy. Then hear our people messages of hope, messages of our how where ya one when suffering, ya they are not going to what ya can enjoy. So while we are talking, some IPOB boys are saying that Naya Bola Ada Jesus will go to come and support us. You see the problem we are saying. So Ada Jesus is not left for you to tell in the IPOB now want to come here or not. We are not campaigning. But then before we proceed, gentlemen, before the next person come in, let me play this comedy by Ada Jesus, which is also a lesson to our people, especially Omaka in your school. Let us listen. Okay, now look at the message. Ada Jesus in school uniform coming back. Now, as a student, all have rapport the egan or gathering. And now where Nayuku at a type and now say for color or not story. Now go there to shit to the blame too. Now the message is this to our students, to our pupils. When you go to school, concentrate on your studies because once there is a mistake, as I said, you will continue to read Maro. And call one and near flag. The message is this: once you are a student, concentrate on your studies. The message is that I had this also in school uniform, near back or you mufti, and there is what is called sign language. That particular uniform, they go see that no other student take a school, come on their first or studies, here in Marono, people then they happen. And that's why now say, tell us who is responsible. Tell us who is responsible. Come on, Ato, or Ato, you know, here and there. And this is also a message to our people now for more grad school and now trying up and down. When there is a consequence or when there are consequences, you have to know that your name will be mentioned. That is obvious. Your name must be mentioned. So at the end of the day, Ada Jesus mentioned the person responsible. That's at the end of it all. She mentioned the person responsible. Therefore, our people, when you leave your business, when you leave your work, Gachirawa school knows. Whenever it happens, I do your guys, you are responsible. And for you to avoid that scandal, beware of almost school, secondary school, primary, because when it happens, your name must be mentioned. That is a judgment over to you.
Ite na ofu oge mgbe na agbapọ ya ọ sịrị na akpọta mabọ esi kụziere ka esi achụ ego kụziere ka esi achụ nwaanyị ka ọ bụla ọchịchị wee setụwa.
Good. That's the message. Did you see that? Let's just call yourself, please call yourself. Our people are really interested. I mean, they're getting interested in this. Call yourself.
So asị na ịkpọta mabọ ya kụziere ka esi achụ ego kụziere ka esi achụ nwaanyị ka ọ bụla ọchịchị wee setụwa.
You see, that is the message.
So I'm
Mr. Jesse, I'm enjoying it today.
I have a comedy of Mabulana. So what I will go certificate in culture, or certificate in theater, again the theater, or about the school, they get school. All go what I always get the so I won't make a comedy here. ụmụaka were na-amụta ife
Exactly.
ndị dara iberibe ndị na-ahapụ ha hapụ ife ha bịara ejere eme ife ọzọ ọ kwara ya wụ ife anyị na-ekwume ife ka mkpọga eziokwu ife asọrọ osi ọtara ife isi ike ji juba anyị maka na ọtụtụ ndị na-azụ abịa na ha onye hapụ shọp ya jebe tụọ nwaanyị ime kere ife ọ na-azụ kere ife ọ na-azụ then ụfọdụ ya hapụ shọpụ ha onye
Exactly.
ọ hapụ ya mme nwaanyị vaịt ebe 12 nke efi hapụ shọpụ mmekwaje shọpụ naba afịa na-azụ emechi obule emume wee nna ya ochie ma nwanne nna ya n'ọnya bịa mana onye ma ife na-emere esi okwu amara mma ụfọdụ ụkwanụ ndị na-emekwara biznes ya nwa onye ji 2 million eme biznes were jego moto 1.5 million ka o wee kwụọ nwaanyị onye ahụ isi adịa mma emechọ na-ekwughị ha a na-ekwughị ife siri ike na n'onwe mgbe onye a na-emere ifọ mgbe o ji ego akwasị na onye nwe ogojide nke obodo onye amụchụ ọnwụ na ejighị isi ego agba fensi ejighị kapịta agba fensi kama ihe kapịta agba fensi iwerie sewa anụ mgburugburu ị ga-abụ onye ya na-asụ na eweta ego elu ufu ụlọ ka ebiri na ịmara mana iwere gba fensi ọsọgbụrụ ihe ebi na so the fact kita bụ ezigbo meseji ka ọ bụ onye hapụ ife ma ndị jere obodo ebe ha kwa n'ọrụ ha ya ndị na-ezu ya na-ebi eri aka kpara ha jere nja ife niile
Exactly. That is a message again. That is true.
Nnukwu meseji onye jere obodo oyibo hapụ ife ọ na-eme jere ebi aka na nsị aboki at the end of the day ebe ọ ya endịbụ na failure.
Exactly.
Onwe ha akpata n'ife ụfọdụ nwanne ya nwoke ụfọdụ hapụ chọpụ ha ga-eje chọba kọstọma chọba ebe ha ga asụta aja jebe n'ụlọ ụka ya ebe a na-atụ afịa ma ọ pastọ na warehouse na ụlọ ụka so n'ụmụ ife niile aka a na-arịa na ọ bụrụ na anyị gawa meseji a gasị ndị be anyị ghọta meseji a ọbara anyị uru obere ahụ iji ọbara uru o nwere ndị na-eji 20,000 30,000 ejekwa Naija bet jekwa gambling ka ọ maa na ọ ya enweta ego ya na-ego 30,000 ahụ iji ogo na ọpịa ụta ka iji na-eme ọnụ 1,000 ka ị nwetara every day iwere mana eche mana ije were jekwa Naija bet erie ihe iwere nke erie ego ewekwara nke a nwaanyị ego gị agwụọ ọgwụ onye ara ahụ na nwoke alụrụ ahụ.
Okay, hold it there. I will ask Ada Jesus one question. Ozaya, I will play one of her comedies again that is very, very interesting. Ada Jesus, what informed your reason carrying out your comedy in Igbo language?
Come again, what do you say?
Why do you choose to pass your message across using Igbo language instead of English? Most often, your comedies are in Igbo language. What informs your reason?
Because I like my language. I like my language a lot. Like I said before, I'm a Biafra. So, I will man get now so out to also why now to buy it. So, in a local and they buy one upon a car, people buy Harina, car buy Harina. Kana going to buy a car, out to the buy because Ibamaka. I like around to buy, so I meant to use out to buy and hear of land.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you 1,000 times. You see, our people, Hundi Yoruba, Hana Asu Yoruba, Hausa, Hana Asa Hausa. Now, Germany advice made this broadcast. Hana Asu German language, that's so good, huh? Ndị Arab na-asụ obodo ha, ndị ọzọ asụ obodo ha. Maka ihe onye Igbo nwa Biafra o buru bekee papa n'ọnụ. Ọ bụladị na ọ bụ nne ya ọchị, nna ya ọchị ka ọ na-agụ okwu, ọ na-asụ bekee. Ọ bụrụ na hụrụ bekee Ada Jesus ọsụsụ before, asị na Yahoo awụdakọ akara aka ya. Now, when we come out, anyị na-ebulu ya hụgo na anyị na-eme meeting n'ime echi, a na-asụ bekee. Gị ga-asụ asụsụ Igbo, you have no secret when you come outside Biafra land. Ị chọrọ ịgbanyere nwanne gị izuzu nke ndị ọzọ nọ maka na ọ dị a n'asụsụ Igbo gị sụọ bekee onye ntị ike anụ. Na ihe ọzọ bụ na Ada Jizọs na-eji asụsụ Igbo na-eme ihe a. Ọ na-eme ka onye ọbụla na-aghọta the message. Onye ọbụla na-aghọta the message. E nwere oge anyị kwuru okwu ihe gbasara asụsụ ala Igbo, asụsụ Igbo. Na ihe m dị with a scientist today, ihe m dị medical science or other science subjects, whatever it's called. Wụ na amadị m why ihe gbasara science, ma chemistry, ma biology, ma I was at zero level. Why? Maka na asụsụ bekee eji apịchite m chemistry, biology, physics. Aghọtara m ya. Ị ga-ahụ ihe na-akpọ ncheanwụ, ị ga-ahụ ihe na-akpọ dogoyaro. Kama ị ga-eji kpụ ya aha Igbo, kọwara m na gị were ncheanwụ were dogoyaro dị nso, mosquito agbakeshia, gị na-enye scientific names. Ị kụzichara m ya na classroom mgbe m na-esi na do apụla nchefuola ya. I wouldn't understand anyone. Mana asị ejiri asụsụ Igbo kụziela anyị ya, my people, Germans are what you call them German machines, all because I na-eji asụsụ Germany na-akụziri m ihe. Ndị Russia na-eji Russian language, a na-akụziri ha. Ndị America, England, English language bụ nke ha. Why can't we use yes? Why can't we use our own language? Kụziere ụmụaka anyị ihe na school, ha aghọta ya, ha nọ n'ogodo na nrọ ma n'ụra, gị sị ha ele ihe eji achị mosquito, ọ sị na ọ bụ ncheanwụ ma ọ bụ ihe eji achị malaria, ọ sị na ọ dụgo ya bụ. So we thank you so much, Ada Jesus, iji asụsụ Igbo na-pass ya message across so that onye nọ na village ga na-aghọta ihe a na-ekwu okwu ya. Gentlemen, please, Ada Jesus needs commendation on this. Over to you.
Ọnwa nne na nwoke Valentine Ugochi nke nọ n'obodo Igbo Ọcha bụ Port Harcourt. Ihe anyị na-eme n'abalị a wụ gbasara ndị Igbo. Ma tutu m aga n'iru, ana m ekele nwanne anyị nwaanyị Ada Jizọs, ana m asị gị nnọọ. Ndewo. Ọ bụrụ na ile anya na ihe a na-eme, nwoke m ajụjụ kama enwere m okwu m ga-ekwu banyere ihe anyị na-eme n'abalị a, n'ihi na ihe a na-akpọ kọmedi bụ dịka ihe gbasara egwuregwu ma ikwu okwu na-atọ ọchị, ịgbasa ozi, imekwa ka ndị mmadụ na-enwe obi ụtọ na obi aṅụrị. A na-eme ihe dị ụtọ a na-esikwa ya na-ezikwa ozi ndị dịgasị iche iche, ozi kachasị mkpa ozi ihe gbasara ihe Biafra. N'ihi na mgbe ị na-eme ka ndị mmadụ na-enwe obi ụtọ, gị na-agwakwa ha maka Biafra, na-agwa ha maka mkpa ọ dị isonye na ndị na-azọ Biafra, na-agwakwa ha mkpa ọ dị ịmara na Biafra abịala, na Biafra dị nso, na-enwetago ya, kama ihe a na-achọ wụ the sovereignty n'asụsụ bekee, wụ anyị iji ibido chịkọwa our army, take care of our territory na ihe ndị ọzọ. Ya mere ihe m na-ekwu bụ gịnị, nwanne anyị nwaanyị Ada Jizọs, ị na-agbalị nke ukwuu n'ozi ị na-ezi, kama anyị chọrọ ka ozi ga-nwee gịnị, ka o nwee ebe ọ na-etinye isi wụ ka tụọ ya aka direct, ka pepụl nwata na okwu awụ gịnị, ihe gbasara ihe Biafra, dịka ị na-ekwu ya n'abalị a, ka a na-akpọ ya aha na-atụgo egwu mmadụ, na-atụgo egwu onye ọbụla, n'ihi na o nweghị mmadụ ọbụla Chineke kere eke pụrụ imetụ gị aka site n'ogo anyị na-eruola n'ihe gbasara njem a bụ njem nke Biafra. Ebe anyị na-eruola n'ụbọchị na polis steshọn ma na mmebarak bụ ebe niile anyị na-ekwu okwu ya, anyị anaghị atụ egwu. Wiki abụọ gara aga anọ m na my one police na Port Harcourt, anyị na-ekwu okwu ihe gbasara Biafra, mụ na onye isi ndị polisi, anyị na-ekwuchakwa ya, ya sị ya ya ma na Biafra abịala, kama na a ga na-emekwa nwetagodu Biafra na polisi ga-adịkwa nsị ya n'otu ọ dị. Ya mere nwanne m nwaanyị, ị na kọmedi gị, ọ ga-amasị anyị ka ime ya ka ọ pụta ihe kpọmkwem na anyị na-ala n'obodo bụ Naijiria, nna ala obodo anyị bụ gịnị, bụ Biafra. Ka o doo ewu na ọkụkọ anya, doo onye ukwu na onye nta anya, onye ọbụla, ma onye na-achị Naijiria ma ndị ọzọ, ka ha mara na ọgịnị na anyị ahapụla Naijiria, anyị nwụkwa ndị Naijiria, anyị na-ala obodo anyị bụ Biafra. Ọ ya wụ ihe ọ ga-amasị anyị ka ihe dị otu a na-adị n'ụdị ihe ọbụla ị na-eme na egwuregwu na ihe ndị ọzọ, ka ndị Igbo na ndị ọzọ marakwa na gịnị, anyị awụkwaghị ndị Naijiria. Ndewo.
Ndewo. Ọ dị nnọọ mkpa na ọ na-eji asụsụ Igbo na-eziga ozi ndị a. And now let us take this last comedy because we are behind schedule and we'll comment on that. Let's listen to this.
And them up, please. Them up, please. Praise the living Lord. tie hallelujah. Tie no hallelujah. Ni no mamre. Them of peace, as many the latest news. Chineke azara je ebelo. Ọkwa gị si na ọrụ adọrọ Imo steeti na enwe ọrụ dị Imo steeti na ada akwụkwọ ọrụ this and that bla 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 na ịchọrọ iso nwata kwọcha aka gaasị Indonesia agawa Filipin ịchọrọ isi aga Filipin ọrụ adịla n'Imo steeti o onye ọbụla onye nọ n'Imo steeti na-nwere ọrụ ihu ma nwa agbụrụ ọhụrụ ma nke eburu afọ onye ọbụla nwere ọrụ ha ọrụ ị na-achọ ọrụ mgbe a makọrọ gị asị m agwa gị ọkịba egbe mpaghara dọbụbara ya o ji agba nta ọkịba egbe aka dị ya ma ọ ka dị mma ịya bata na ka ihe uzuo egbe ahụ ihe ị ga-eji eme o si na onye baletes news ka dede anyị rochas sa anyị zuo ezuo osi na anyị zuo osi na ọ chọrọ ka onye ọbụla na-ama igbo na ọ ka mma mgbe onye ọbụla zuru osi na ọ prife anyị wee na-ezu osi da anyị wee na-ama igbo eziokwu niile ihe nwechagoro everywhere onye ọbụla kachala ahịa kagoro egbe goro mma o ji ezu ochi ihu ịpụta n'abalị nọ ịbụsị onye ọbụla ebugara egbe na ya mma eji ezu osi ene ha mụ na onwe m ewere m mma na m hapụrụ gị egbe asị m ewere mmanụ n'ụlọ ka m hapụrụ gị egbe ịbata gị.
Okay, let's take that way. We all are aware that some time ago, Imo State Governor Rochas Okocha said that it's better to steal than to take Igbo. That statement didn't go down well with a lot of people in Biafra land as well as Nigeria. Some people try to analyze, to give appraisal to that. Why should a governor say this? Probably some people thought that the governor was quoted out of context. Or probably that he meant something, let me say, speaking in tongues. However, we understood that. It depends on the individual perception. But one thing certain is this. The governor wouldn't have said that it is better to steal than to take Igbo. But some people will say, yeah, why the governor said that is because you have to take Igbo before you have the courage to steal. That the moment you stop taking Igbo, then you wouldn't have the courage to steal. Let me be honest with you. No armed robber goes out to steal without taking Igbo. Otherwise, nobody will dare the risk to try it. So when they take all this things, they feel too bold, excessively bold, to go out to rob. Now, what Rogers, of course, was trying to say was, if we can take the cause, if we can first of all take the cause, we can then control the effect. The cause and effect. So once we take Igbo out of the question, out of the table, nobody will have the courage to go and steal. People are saying, no, not every thief takes Igbo, and that is true. How do we balance the equation? Gentlemen, let us analyze what Ada Jesus said in this comment. What do you have to say? Is it
Ada Jesus?
Yes. Yes.
Okwu niile amaka kana ndị Igbo si nọ n'aka mma ka nkụta nwụọ na ama onye ọbụla mechie ọnụ maka na ọkọ nwụọ na ma nkụta na-asị na nkụta atagbuye mara ma na nkụta na-erite ọgwụ so ụmụ anyị ma na ife iji eze ndụ ikwu ife ụfọdụ bụ ife ndị mmadụ ma ife ndị mmadụ ya mana anyị nwụọ aghọrọgo ọkụkọ nkịta maka na ife ọbụla anyị merụ na anyị ekwuli something mana ndị ọzọ ya eme ya anyị ekwu okwu onye ka isi aka mma na nkụta nwụrụ ama ọkụkọ onye ọbụla kara igbo maka mana ọkụkọ ama ka nwụ nkụta mana ọkụ nwụ ha na-ama nkụta ma ndị jiro ya ekwu nọ nkụta mego ntagbu so ihe na-eweta okwu ebe a bụ nke ọbụla ị na-eme ejisi ike meseji gị ọ na-aga ọfụma nyawu Rochas Okocha na onwe ọ nwekwara ebe o metara nwụkwa ebe o metara maka ka m si ekpe nke m bụ ebe ma ebe ni wee emechaa ife niile ya emechaa dụ nwa o mechaa ya ghọta ife o mere na-edozi ife mere mmebiri okwu o kwuru nyanwa nwere ebumnobi o ji kwuo okwu ahụ kama na ọbụrụ mmadụ niile ma ekwu ọ dị ka onye Igbo asị na were ewu ma ya nwere ọgwụ ma ewu nwegwaza were ewu ma ọgwụ mana ibu ụzọ jide ewu wee chọba ọgwụ nọ na aka adị isi mana ije weta ọgwụ chọọzi ewu nwere ka ọ gbafere nke ibi ya atọ ụgwọ na so na okwuru ji asụpụrụ maka ndị na-aṅụ Igbo because you can like as I said last time, there's no illusion without heavy rain. You got to avoid an every year. You can have book it up. I would not go to 195 or 98 in our AC book. And because all the other is I moved the year out of my. And I had you. I had you. I had you. And they would have. If I had to. Ile asị ha ka Igbo gwa ga nwekwara ọmụ mmadụ ara egwu mmadụ ha were ife nawa na ndị mụtara ohi amụta bụrụ ọbụrụ ndị ọdịnọbara enweghị ife a na-akọ ha na ha bụ ngawa so daalụ ada Jizọs jisi ike emeze ka ekwu ka si gwa thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Chesana. Gentlemen, anybody that has a comment should make it briefly. Then Ada Jesus will give us. Gentlemen, please. We have 5 more minutes to go.
Ada Jesus. Adịkwana ka a ga-enye gị Mr. Ogbuagụ award ma ọ tọọ abụọ gbakọrọ aka ọnụ chụpụta edeghị Rochas. Uche ọ dị ka a ga-enye gị ọnụ Uche Ogbuagụ ewere ego na awọdụ nke maka o winere election to ọzi awọdụ nke gị ma bụ ihe fọzirinụ. Ihe meziri anyị nwa ga-enyezi awọdụ nke ahazi so isonyere anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme ya ọfụma gee ha na awọ karịka Uche Ogbuagụ.
Yes, I like to see what the group here. Na Uche Ogbuagụ ewere otu sabitu anya House of Assembly na ọ ga-amasị anyị gị na-eme disi comedy emezi ike ndị otu anyị ga-akpọpụta the word days ndị ga-agara anyị house as well and once we decide you are there, you know we have the men. So if you continue in this way, we are going to mobilize for you after your school career, and then make sure we put you also in the House of Assembly to continue their good work in the interest of Biafra. That is what he said. Okay, gentlemen, we have to take it that way. Let me give Ada Jesus the opportunity now to say something before we call it a day. Ada Jesus, over to you. What message you have for our people?
Ozi nwere mmemme ndebe arụ ndị Biafra first of all, na-ekele ụlọ nnụọ ndị niile nwere n'abalị a na-ege onye ọbụla na-ekwu ọdịnobi ya ozi nwere izu ndebe arụ ma ihe mmemme ya ka ihe ezikọ ozi some of them na-eme bido na-eme nji ezi ozi nwanyị ndị ọzọ ejiri na-eme mkpakọrọ otu na-adị ndị mmadụ na ebe na-eme ndị mmadụ obi ụtọ kọtobinobi m ihe ezi ozi dị mkpa na-ezipụ ozi dị mkpa na-emekwa ndị mmadụ ozi ọnya na-akpa atọ ka m na-eme ndị mmadụ ozi ọnya na-akpa ha ka ozi anyị na-akpakwa ndị onwe m so enwere m ọtụtụ ihe m ga-ekwu enwe ọtụtụ okwu na ihe m na-achọ ka biko enwere ka m si na-akwụkwọ ma vidio klip anụ na-enye aka na-achị akwa ya ka ọ na-agazi ụwa niile ebe a ka m ga-ekwudebe enweghị ọtụtụ okwu na ndịkwu.
Thank you very much, our sister. We called you this evening not just for calling sake, but to ask you some questions pertaining to your comedy and how it impacts on the life of our people, more especially the Biafrans. And having heard from you, understood the messages you are passing across, despite using comic, pattern, we quite appreciate everything. What we are saying is that we should not relent. We are talking about Biafra, and Biafra is our religion. We are mobilizing our people towards eventual Biafra. and any means, by any means, we can get Biafra, it is quite welcome and so much appreciated. We are beckoning on you, giving you a special invitation to be part of the movement that brings Biafra. Be part of the vanguard that brings Biafra. Join us in the race. Your own comedy, not a comedy of errors, but a comedy that makes things happen. Use this comedy, improve more and more, and tell the world that Biafra is suffering in Nigeria. Tell the world that in Biafra land, we don't have good roads because the Nigerian government has taken our money away. Tell the world that in Biafra land, we don't have hospitals because the Nigerian government has taken everything away. Tell the whole world that the only international airport we have at the Nigerian government is taking it away. Tell the world that there is no national federal government industries in Biafra land. Tell the world that we have nothing to show that we are part of Nigeria. And in consequence, the only thing that remains for us is that we must go home to Biafra land, where we shall give meaning to our lives. Biafra is a home that offers us infinite comfort. There we shall go. Tell the world that we are incapacitated, that we are helpless. That the only time and the only thing we can do to become part of humanity once again, contributing our own quota towards the development of the international community, is for us to go back to Biafra land. And when we get to Biafra land, we are going to make sure that Africa comes to limelight. The world shall stand to benefit, especially from the Biafran technology. We are making no boast, but we are telling the world, let us have this particular opportunity that we shall not fight any war with any country. Rather, we shall remain friendly with all of them. As we are also telling the world, tell our divine providence, the infinite God, that much as we are doing everything possible as human beings to answer Biafrans, that only his own final providential decision will guarantee us Biafra. Tell the world that our leader, Chief Dr. Rafi Wazirike, is doing his own best. In high time, the world gathered together to support him. Tell the world that we are Biafrans and not Nigerians, and that when we get back to Biafra, Innocent Motors shall produce vehicles that will reach the whole world. If vehicles cement will give us cement that will give us any type of superstructure. Tell Biafra that Aba shall be an economic or commercial nerve center. Tell the world that Onitsha equally shall be a commercial nerve center. Tell the world that we are Biafrans. And as Biafrans, we want to tell the world that we are friendly with anybody. Thank you, distinguished compatriots, listeners, for being part of this particular program. No other person was with us except a noble Biafran, the jewel of our land, Ada Biafra, Ada Jesus. Remember, Ada Biafra is Ada Jesus and vice versa. She has been with us now to tell us more about her own comedy. We are done for the day. In the days to come, we are still going to re-invite her to come and give us more expression to what her comedy means. Before then, from the studios, Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority, City of Munich, Germany. Thank you so much, HS Nakodese, for being part of us. Thank you, Ume Maslinos. Thank you, Valentine Ugoji. Thank you, Judy Chijoke. Thank you, equally, Emmanuel Mabisi Sonny Papa, of course. Thank you, Uchenna, talking to us from Benue State. Thank you, every other person that has been part of this particular noble program. We are so much grateful. Without you listening to us, we wouldn't be talking to you. And that is it all. Once again, Studios Voice of Biafra International, this is Ikenna Ubiakon saying, may God bless all of you. After the rest of the day, let us go to Mbise and see what Abigo has to tell us.
Thank you.
And let me inform Ada Jesus, this broadcast is now on YouTube. So after I'm going to send you the clips both for the radio and the TV versions so that you now share to your friends.
Okay.